For onshore federal leases that produce oil and gas, the administration has slowed the pace to a snail's pace for drilling permit approvals. Now get this. And this is according to our own Department of Energy. The amount of permits approved by Bureau of Land Management for natural gas and oil wells just in January of this year plunged 85% compared to all approvals in April of 2020. Plunged by 85%. So again, the administration is actively dragging out, slowing, if not entirely stopping the process from discovery to production, while simultaneously threatening these companies for being unable to actually obtain oil and gas because the federal government is making it to where they can't. And you also have to realize, too, that oil and gas, since the pandemic, because nobody traveled, air travel collapsed, everything collapsed, they're still coming back from that. And they're still dealing with labor shortages. And you still have supply chain issues. So here's a piece that I have right here. This actually, believe it or not, it comes from factcheck.org. It's been one of the first times I've ever used factcheck.org. There's been a reduction in industry capital expenditures of about 25%, but the negative signals sent by investors related to oil and gas development that's the responsible party. Time Magazine, signaling fossil fuels aren't the future. It's impacting investment into oil and gas. While at the same time, the administration says that they're purposely hurting this industry and trying to lie to everyone and act like that's just a change in market behavior and consumption, but it's not. They're signaling to the industry to torpedo the success of the industry while withholding approval, dragging out the process of leases, and then holding that up and saying, well, look at them. They're just sitting on it because they're rich oil barons. Now they're threatening them. Look at them. They're puffing themselves all up. The Biden administration is an administration of thugs. This is thuggery. Unbelievable. And oil and gas they've been trying to do everything that they can in spite of all of this. Kane?
I have audio from Biden himself, and I know that the hypocrisy is crazy, but I think we have to hear this. I mean,
for fossil fuel industry, no more drilling on federal lands, no more drilling, including offshore, no ability for the oil industry to continue to drill. Period. Ends. Number one.
That's him on the campaign trail, and he proved those policies to be true when he yanked all of those protections that they were enjoying under the Trump administration and the incentives.
Yeah.
So you're right. He is causing the problem that he's now blaming.
People should be protesting over this. Legit. There should be actual protests over this. And the fact that there isn't, it's because people don't know. You have the administration that is actually trying to hurt an industry. And then they're blaming the industry. They're saying that the industry's inability to actually do what they need to do is because of their selfishness, when really it's because this administration is thwarting them at every turn. This is some of the craziest stuff I've ever seen. And they're using this. They want to make you broke, and they want you to despair, and they want you to solely be dependent upon the government. This is one of the most shameful things I've seen in a while, except for what happened in 2016. And then, of course, with the pandemic and everything else. I mean, so, it's 3 for 3 with Democrats right now.